Y'all want to hear some absolute BS? So I've been trying to sell my condo. Finally got an offer. We were good. We were through due diligence.
Hey everyone, don't waste your time and let's go start this video and watch this video.
Everything was working out great. I was excited to sell it. And then the buyer's agent calls me and she said, Jacob, we have a problem, a very, very big problem. We're going to have to withdraw from this contract because we have talked to 3 lenders and they will not give a loan because your building doesn't have the right insurance. And I was like, what? Because I checked and my HOA was like, yeah, we have the insurance needed, because I don't know if y'all know about this, but there's been insurance issues with HOAs and condos, and it's been just kind of a cluster for everybody dealing with this. But I thought we were squared away. Well, come to find out we weren't. Basically what it is a conventional loan like Fannie Mae. They are saying that in order to get a loan on a condo unit, if inflation guard is in the market, then your HOA's insurance has to have inflation guard, and we don't have inflation guard. And inflation guard, I don't 100% understand it, but basically it would take into account the gap of inflation from like the appraisal on the unit to rebuild the unit with inflation of labor and goods and things like that. So yeah, so the only thing I could really do is get a cash buyer, which if you got one of those, let me know. I don't have a cash buyer. I was working with a cash buyer. It didn't work.
Yes, you. Sorry, but I need you to listen. Okay, come on. Nobody wants to buy your house right now. Having poor presentation will make your house just sit on the market. Think about it. Buyers want to see themselves inside your home, okay? Not it all junky, cluttered up. No. Professional photos are important. Staging is important. Putting all that junk away is important. When your home is listed with me, I offer professional staging, professional photos, the whole 9 yards. The goal.
More and more condos in the United States are becoming unsellable. Nobody can get a loan on them. And I'm not even talking about the huge insurance issue that I recently did a video on, where I explained that condo complexes are having their master insurance policy dropped, and then another reason that nobody can get a loan. I just saw a listing on the MLS where the seller can only sell to a cash buyer because there's an upcoming $25,000 special assessment to repair the elevators for the complex. My first thought was, do you know how many people literally don't have $25,000, let alone have $25,000 that they can suddenly spend? So what happens if all of those people can't fork up $25,000? Well, the HOA fee shoots through the roof. Why does that make it unsellable? Well, in escrow, the lender will request a condo certification. They'll see all the financials and they will see the fact that there is this massive special assessment. And on that one specifically, there's less than 3% in reserves. That is too low. That means nobody can get a loan. And so the only buyers that can purchase that property are all cash. But let me ask you this. How many all cash buyers are interested in purchasing a property where the HOA fees are about to shoot?
For years, selling a home in America was supposed to be one of the biggest financial wins a person could make. But now, some homeowners are discovering a completely different reality. They have a property. They have a buyer. They may even have a reasonable asking price. And yet the deal can still fall apart. Why? Insurance. Across parts of the United States, homeowners and buyers are facing a growing problem with insurance costs, availability, and coverage requirements. And this is creating a controversial question. What happens when you own a home that people can afford to buy, but they can't afford to insure? That's where things get complicated. A buyer may be ready to purchase a condo or house, only to discover that the insurance situation makes the property financially impossible. And suddenly, the problem isn't just the price of the home, it's the monthly insurance bill, the HOA, the building's insurance, the possibility of rising premiums, and in some cases, concerns about whether adequate coverage is even available. For sellers, this can be incredibly frustrating. Imagine putting your property on the market expecting a normal sale, only to learn that potential buyers are walking away because of insurance problems they didn't create. And that's why some homeowners are starting to feel trapped. They can't easily sell. They can't simply ignore the costs. And they certainly don't want to lose thousands of dollars just to get rid of a property. But here's where the controversy really begins. Some people argue that this is simply the market correcting itself. If insurance companies believe certain properties or locations carry higher risks, they say premiums should reflect that risk. Others strongly disagree. They argue that homeowners are being punished for problems far beyond their control. And condo owners may have an additional problem. Even if their individual unit is perfectly fine, the insurance situation for the entire building can affect the economics of the property. That means one homeowner can potentially be affected by decisions made at the HOA or building level. And buyers are paying attention. Because nobody wants to buy a home today and discover tomorrow that the insurance bill has exploded, so now we're seeing a strange situation developing in parts of the housing market. Homes can be listed for sale, but selling them isn't necessarily easy. And this could have a much bigger impact than people realize. Buyers become more cautious, sellers may have to lower prices, sellers lower prices. Homeowners could lose equity. And if insurance costs continue rising, the real cost of homeownership could become much higher than the sticker price suggests. That's why this isn't just an insurance story, it's a housing story. It's a homeownership story. And for millions of Americans, it's a financial problem they never expected when they bought their homes. The big question now is, are American homeowners entering a new era where owning the property is only half the battle, and being able to insure it is the other half? Let me know what you think. Would you buy a home if the insurance cost was becoming almost as important as the mortgage?
And this video is made for entertainment purpose only. And like and follow and subscribe and comment this video. An interesting part in the video, please comment and like, follow please. Thank you.